shit, oops. There's a such thing as having too much sleep, to where you've rested so much that all you want to do is rest. You know, you're just like, oh gosh, how well it felt to sleep for 3 days straight. I was in a hotel for 2 nights. One of those nights was on my dime, which is whatever, fine. I had a load that was going to take me through our terminal, and I didn't want to stop, because if I stopped, I would have been late for that load, because that's how much time they gave me. They gave me pretty much no time at all. And I called and said if I can bypass, and they said no. And then I went into the terminal, and they found a trailer that I had 2 bad wheel seals, and it was going to take about 3 hours to do so, to fix it. So I'm like, well, that's fine. I guess I'm going to get this load taken off of me, because they were sending me out messages on the Qualcomm stating that if I don't get the truck serviced before 38,000 miles, which I was at 39, that they were going to block me from boarding. And it's pretty close to Christmas time, and I didn't feel like getting blocked up in Michigan to where I can not go home, you know? So I decided to put my truck in the shop. Might as well done it then, you know? Since I'm at the terminal, they can do everything there. And that's not the only thing I got done. I got the body fixed on the truck, and I got a set of new tires. They took the load off of me. I was in the shop. They did a preventative maintenance service on me. Oil change, fuel filters, shit like that, you know, oil filters. Greased all the fittings, greased my 5th wheel. Basically all the necessities that the truck did. They did an alignment on it. They found some air leaks, small ones, and they fixed those. They got it done pretty quick, I must say. It took them a day to do it. And typically it takes them about 3 days to even get a truck in, especially when you're not under a load. If you're not under a load, it's like you get pushed to the back of the line, but there wasn't a lot of people going in there. So I was able to get my truck serviced. They put me in a hotel. The guy said it was going to be done by 9 o'clock at night. I explained to him that I've been up since 2 o'clock in the morning, and I was about to fall asleep on his desk. So they put me up in a hotel the first night, and then the second day, which was yesterday, no, the day before yesterday, they said that they were going to put it in the body shop, because they had on the board on my screen that my truck wasn't an accident. A guy backed into me when I was in a parking lot in shit, I don't remember, Virginia or something, I think. Took the step down here off, they took the step down there off, and they replaced that step, this step, and they sanded down the hood where the guy scratched it, and sanded it and repainted the left side of the hood. Cleaned up the grill, they cleaned up all the chrome, made all the everything looks nice. It looks like a brand new truck. It really does. My truck looks brand new. There isn't a scratch on it, except for up top where all the trees and shit hit. But that's just typical, you know? Well, anyways, so after I got my truck, they put my truck into the body shop, and they said that they were going to be done with it at 5 o'clock, and I'm like, I'm going to go get a hotel for the night. So I went to a hotel, paid for it myself, had a hot tub. A couple of my friends came over that lived there in where I was at my terminal. They live in that town, and we hung out for a while, went swimming. I went to sleep, and I didn't wake up until, let's see, I went to sleep at like midnight. I didn't wake up until 11:30 the next morning. I slept for 11 and a half hours. Well, I got up, took a quick shower, and then, you know, checked out, went back to the terminal to check on my truck, and it was still torn apart. So I was like, oh man, I was like, when are you guys gonna get done with it? I didn't ask them that. I really was just like, whatever, I don't care. But they got done with it yesterday night, last night, and I slept in my truck last night, got up at midnight, to go into dispatch and tell them I'm ready to go, you know, to put me on the board. And it took 12 hours to get me a load. I had a choice of loads. I had about 6 choices. I picked the easy one. Why did I pick the easy one? I was sitting for 4 days. I'm kind of like in that zone of like, I really don't want to run hard right now. But once I get out, you get in the zone of running. Like, it's the same thing when you're on home time. When you go home for 4 days and you get in your truck, you're just kind of like, oh man, I really don't want to run hard. But then once you get out and you get into your zone and you get into your groove, you can run and run and run and run. And then even when you're done running, you still want to run more. It's insane. But right now, I'm not going to run hard at all. The load that I have is picking up or is dropping off in Oklahoma, which was only like 300 miles away from where our terminal is at. So, and it doesn't deliver until Monday at 3 in the morning, and today is Saturday at 1:30 in the afternoon. So, yeah, I am kind of lazy right now. You know, I needed a little break. But Monday morning, this is what would have happened. If I would have gotten the other load was like a 6-stopper. And I would have picked up that load tonight and left tonight and had to have run an 11-hour clock to get to the next load that delivered in the morning. So I would have dropped that off and then continued to the next one the next day, and then the next one the next day, and the next one the next day, and the next one the next day, and the next one the next day. And basically, by that time, you know, Thursday or Friday, I'd have been finally done with that load, right? Well, granted, this paycheck would have been nice. Actually, no. That wouldn't have happened. Even though of all those miles, I would have only been dispatched to the first load, the first drop, and then all the other ones would have followed. Well, this way, I can get to where I'm going, and then on Monday morning, I can get a big run, and it could just be maybe a lot of miles. That's what I'm hoping for. It's a gamble, you know what I mean? So I just didn't feel like running real hard. Normally, I'm like, let's get the fuck out of there, but, you know, it's 1:30 in the afternoon. Typically, this is the time I shut down. This is typically the time I'm done, and I go to bed around, 5, get up at 4 in the morning. But, it took them a while to get me something. There was a stack of papers. I don't know why it took them forever, but whatever. It is what it is. So, I think by 3 or 4 days, I'll be highlighting home. Going home for Christmas. We'll see how that works out. I made it. I have 104 miles to go. It's Saturday right now. Saturday at like 3:47 p.m. And I don't have to be at my destination until 3 in the morning on Monday. I have 100 and something miles to go, 102, 107, something like that. And I'm going to get up tomorrow at like whenever o'clock. And holy fuck, he got real close to that big truck. I'm going to get up at whenever o'clock and then kind of go and make my way over there. Well, I want to be there early enough to where I get up in the morning when I drive over there off duty. Because where I'm shutting down is literally right up the street. There's a Flying J and a Love's on either side of where this Michelin plant is. That's where I'm going. And I'm going to off-duty drive over there. And, well, basically, I'm going to get there whenever, but I want to make sure my 10-hour break is up when I drop off so I can go get another load and have a fresh day, That's what the plan is. So we'll see how that works out. It should be all right. But I'm going to go and I guess I'm going to go take a shower and and just fucking kick back, get some food, relax. It's been an easy weekend. It's been too easy, honestly. But shit, it is what it is. I mean, you can't complain that it's hard and then complain that it's easy, and you know, there's no real medium. So I'm just doing what I'm doing. We'll see how tomorrow works. It's about 3 o'clock in the morning, and I get woken up to the sound of thunder and the pounding of rain. And you can't really tell how much it's raining. It doesn't really look that bad, but it is raining pretty hard. Maybe you can get a better look about the light. Yeah. Oh, did you see the lightning up there? Yeah. 3 o'clock in the morning, there's a Flying J right at the intersection of the 44 and the 35. If you're on the 44, it's a pain in the ass to get on here. To get in here, I should say, because you gotta travel across all these lanes of traffic just to get over. It's easy to miss it. Really easy to miss it. If you're on a 35, you just move over to the right-hand lane and you're good. Just look at all that water. Time for breakfast. It's the next morning. I think it's like 7:30, 6:30, 7:30, something like that. In the morning. Bananas and cream, maple brown sugar. Oh, maple brown sugar was the second one I found. You're the winner! 2 packs of oatmeal every day. Well, not every day, just whenever I'm feeling lazy. Uh-oh. See, this parking lot in this Pilot, or this Flying J rather, same difference, but it is a Flying J. This parking lot wasn't really constructed really well for trucks. Well, it was constructed pretty well for trucks. It just wasn't constructed really well for parking, because what's going on is there's truckers that are having to park next to other trucks. Yeah, I drink out of the carton because it's my freaking milk. But there's truckers that have to park next to other trucks that are not parking spaces. And then that leads trucks that parked in parking spaces harder for them to get out of spots, because typically what a good spot is you back into your parking spot and you're able to pull forward straight out into a driveway of some sort. And when those trucks take that parking spot, actually when those trucks park in that spot where the driveway is, it makes for that trucker to have a hard time getting out of there, which is the whole reason why he parked in that spot in the first place. So it's kind of irritating. I shouldn't have a problem, because what I'm going to have to do is I'm going to have to go up on the cat scales, I'm gonna pull forward and go over the cat scale the wrong way to get out of here. Because that's the only option I have, really. Waiting, while we're sitting here waiting for my breakfast to get done, I'll show you what I'm talking about. These spots right here are parking spaces. This spot is actually not a parking space. That spot is, behind that truck is, where that trailer's a parking spot. That's a parking spot. That is not a parking spot. That's a driveway. So, there's also this gap here, which actually the trucks that I was wondering about have actually moved on. That is a parking spot right there where that flatbed is. There was 3 trucks parked next to him that was in this road, so it only left me one straight shot through that cat scale to go in the wrong way, right where that water droplet ended up hitting. That was the way I was gonna go. However, I think I might still go that way, because if I go out this way, I'm gonna have to pull straight out, almost hit that truck to not hit this truck right here where this mirror is, and then I might have a problem getting around him and him, because I'd have to have my truck all the way over here to get around there, and my tail might clip that front. So I'm not gonna go out this way. I'm not gonna go like this. I'm going to go straight out the cat scale. Breakfast is ready. I'm gonna eat my breakfast and I'm gonna hit the road. I only got fucking stupid idle. I think we only got about 100 miles, 100 and something miles, 104 miles, and then I'm at my destination. And I'll have to be there until 3 tomorrow morning, which is like tonight, but tomorrow morning. So I'm gonna get there, shut down. It's right up the street, and then go to bed. Like, well, I mean, do stuff like ride. I'll probably get my bike out and ride around this town, and then go to sleep kind of early, right around 6. Yeah, I'll go to bed around 6, so I can get up at 2:30, get my breakfast, my coffee, use the restroom. I'll do my arrival code. I'll go off-duty drive to the location, and then after I get emptied, I'll send my empty call. Hopefully I get a good load out of there. Well, I made it to my destination. I'm here in Admore, Oklahoma. I literally have a half a mile to go to get to my delivery at 3 o'clock in the morning, tomorrow morning, or tonight, however you want to look at it. But, I mean, it's only 9:34 in the morning right now, so I have pretty fucking good damn long time to go until I get to where I'm going. So well, so I'm walking. No, it is a rainy day here in Admore. Yeah, Admore. It sounds like a band. Admore? No, that's Paramore. Paramore is a good band. So I'm gonna walk up to my drop area and get a good look at the parking lot to see what I have to deal with. I saw it on the satellite and it looks kind of tight. And, you know, it is muddy. So instead of me driving up there and potentially getting stuck, I am walking to not only, I mean, save my ass, but to save my ass. No, I don't want to sit around in my fucking truck all day, you know? That's just laziness. It's cold. I'm in a short sleeve shirt and shorts. It's the way I fucking roll. That's a Cummins dealer. Rush Truck Center. There's a Cummins dealer right there. Cummins. Cummins. Sorry. I always think it's weird when people spell Cummins. Hi. They're looking at me like, the fuck is this guy doing? Is he fucking video blogging? Yeah. Yeah, it's what I do. You never go on YouTube? You never go on YouTube? She was like looking at me like,
Who's that guy? Oh, I think I know him. I've seen like one of his videos accidentally. It was the Keurig video. It's got a lot of millions of views and stuff. Even though he wasn't even in the video.
I'm just kidding. I don't know what the fuck I just did. So, I think right up here is where I gotta go. Boyd, yep, John Deere, CL Boyd. I remember that on the satellite. And the building right next to it should be Michelin. I hope. Because if I'm in the wrong fucking area, what if I went the wrong way? No, I called them ahead of time. I called them and asked them if this was the right spot, because the address that the my fucking umbrella. Look at that. Like, I want to pick up rain. Yeah, I want to pick it up. I want to hold the rain. Anyways, I called ahead of time and asked them if this was the right location. She had my trailer number. She says, "This is your trailer number, 33903. I said, "Yes, ma'am, it is." She goes, "Okay." I said, "Are you located on Cooper Drive or Cooper Road?" She goes, "It's Cooper Drive. It's not Cooper Road. There's only a Cooper Drive here." And I said, "Okay, well, from the maps, it looks like there's a Love's on one side of Cooper and a Flying J on the other side." She says, "That's absolutely correct. There is a Love's, and then there is a Flying J. So if you're at one of those, you're in the right spot." So from what it looks like my location is right there. And I want to go and check it out because, you know, it's what I do. I plan for the worst and prepare for the worst and hope for the best. And then most of the time the best happens. So we'll see. It was the right spot. Well, it was the right location. Parking lot is nice. And asphalt, not mud. And it's a little tight. I've been in tighter situations, so it's definitely doable. It looks like I might have to blindside into a dock if it gets any fuller than what it is right now. But as right now, it looked like if I were to deliver right now, which I can't because there's nobody in there. I walked inside, there's nobody there except for housekeeping. She doesn't speak any English, you know. I just was like, "Is there anybody here?"
Oh no, it's to go home. It's a weekend.
Oh, okay, that's fine.
Tomorrow, she says. She goes, tomorrow midnight.
Oh, yeah, okay, I got you. Anyways, so it's the right spot, but as of right now, there's a big area in the back to where you can turn your truck and trailer around and then conventional side into the parking lot. And at 3 o'clock in the morning, it should be decently open for me. And that's fucking great. I love delivering at 3 in the morning, especially when I'm right up the street. That's the time I get up in the morning anyway. So I'll deliver, do my empty call, go back up here to the Flying J, park, go to sleep, and wait for a load if they don't have one for me already by tomorrow morning. So meanwhile, while that's happening, I'm gonna go get warmed up because I'm starting to get cold now, and I'm gonna make a video. make this video. So hope you guys enjoyed it, and I'm about to drop my phone. I'll see you guys on the flip flop.